And then, okay, good, it's on loop. Sorry about that. There we go. The stream is now live. Hello, and welcome to the stream, new and later comers. Today I decided to mix it up. I'm playing some Star Citizen today instead of Space Engineers. Don't want to burn myself out on Space Engineers. So I am playing the buggy mess that is Star Citizen. 9 minutes. I have to wait 9 minutes for 24K. That's some craziness. Well, I'll do some running around while I wait 9 minutes. Let's see. I finally got Star Citizen to work today. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, it'll be fine. I want to try and do a variety of things today. Utility. Buy a container. MISC. Argopod, MISC pod. No. Oh, they do. Oh, there it is. The Geopod. Buy 2. And then we'll buy a ROC pod, just in case. Right now I'm just doing some setup work while I wait for the ship to get claimed. Ooh, what are you wearing? Let's see. Alright, that's pretty neat. You know, despite how buggy this game is, and how much of a broken mess it is, I really like it. Here, hang on. I wanna move this here so I can see myself. There. Oops. Trying to get the alt tabs all situated. Clippery 150 was a surprise. The Drake Clipper? That now? It's out. Ooh. Ooh. I must see this. Hang on. I might actually... Oh, it is. And that's a nice skin to go with it, too. Yeah, hell yeah. Wait. I at least have to see. Check. And of course. Of course. it's, it's already sold out. But that's okay. Wait, do I have any? No. Don't mind me. I'm doing something in the background here. All right. Now, the stream might go down for a quick second, so bear with me here. I gotta restart. There. Don't worry about it. It's just a quick restart. You know, I'm really pleased with how well this PNG tuber thing I made turned out. I whipped it up today. Look, I got... Like, it only took like an hour 30 minutes or so, but like, I'm just pushing keybinds. Yeah. I could probably make more combinations, but... Nah, I think the presets I got so far are pretty nice. It was easy. Like, yeah, I could have like gone for more style or whatever, but oh, hang on. Of course, OBS isn't automatically detecting the game. Because I gotta manually select it. There. Should be back up now. That's the arduous weight of getting back into the verse. You know, I probably could make more. I could make more expressions and stuff. It's not really all that hard. This is so neat. I did use transparent background, but the application that I'm using, I guess, is not cooperating, I guess. I don't know. Oh wow, look at that. Kick already has the solicitor box in. And let me... Blam and blam. Now they're gone. Well, I mean, they're still there, but I like to think it did the trick. Yes. Okay, so I would have been playing Star Citizen yesterday, because I've been wanting to play for quite a while. But the problem with I was having with Star Citizen was there was just something going on. The back-end services or whatever were dying, I guess. Because what happened was, early yesterday morning, when I first got on, I hopped on, I was able to get in and play around for like a couple of minutes, but I realized like, oh, I gotta do my my ship stuff really quick. I want to do my ship stuff because it's IAE and the stuff I want to get out of the way is here, and like might as well get it and situated so that I don't have to worry about it later. So I did, and all it was melt a ship and use that currency to upgrade a different ship to get the ship that I used to upgrade to get a previous ship back, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of like moving around and upgrading and this and that. Like, I like the game enough to like mess with this kind of stuff, but normal people don't do this. Generalists. I love that. Oh man. That's gonna probably make a lot of people angry. Nah, but we're gonna go in style and excessiveness this stream. Oh good, and it gave us a hanger too. That's great. No, but yeah, so I don't know what was going on yesterday, because the stuff I did weren't breaking anything, because people are doing it all the time, and I've always done this all the time, and it never broke the back end. But I guess Star Citizen was just not having it yesterday, and the back end broke, and I would get a 41K error message essentially saying, oh, the back end servers are not responding, please try again later, yada yada yada. Like, yeah. So essentially, I was just not allowed to play yesterday because the back end was broken. I've been waiting years for this ship to come out. Yay. I'm very pleased. We're going to roll around in style in the Perseus today, because I want to do some gem mining. And why not fly in the new ship? Oh, and there's a... Okay, it's a door. I was like, oh, there's a floor hatch. No, it's a door. Which is good enough. Alright, so... the Perseus is a combat ship. It's a gunship. Heavy anti-capital gunship. Or, I guess, more accurately, a heavy gunship. It's got big guns, and it's a anti-big ship corvette. We got nice crew amenities here at the ends. This is engineering. Pretty nice. There's usually are little doors somewhere, but I guess the doors aren't here. That's okay. I don't mind not having little doors to cover the panels and components. I like it. It gives me a Firefly-esque feel of the room, except without the spinny engine bit that the Firefly had. Or the Serenity had. It was a Firefly-class freighter. And I love Firefly. I love watching that show. The movie was good too. I liked the movie. Though, I was disappointed when I found out that they made the movie because they didn't want to continue the show. Or something like that. I can't remember the specific reasons. But essentially, like, the fans want more Firefly. Let's give it to them. Oh, they want more episodes of Firefly. Well, we're not going to do that, so we're just going to make a movie to wrap it all up and tie it all together and just end it so we don't have to worry about the IP anymore. At least that's the impression I got. Yes, this is nice. And because it's an elevator, it's not a ramp. That means it's going to be much more difficult for people to sneak on board. Ooh, this is nice. I don't need target status. I will go into configuration, HUD. There we go. Light. Couple mode? Yeah. Communications. I don't need that much power into... What is it? Output. Oh, they upgraded the MFDs. There we go. The ship is running ballistic, so that means it's not going to need too much weapon power.
You are clear to launch.
Weapon config. It's funny how they gave the pilot access to the little gun on the top. Alright, so we're heading to... where do I want to go? I don't know. Look how nice she is. It's a nice picket. Oh. It's a good weekend.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Alright. I'm looking for a place to go. Here. There's a moon. We need to head to a mining outpost so I could gather the vehicles I want. Oh! Oh, bollocks. I forgot the containers. Oh well. It's okay. We'll get the vehicles and we'll, I guess, come back for the containers. Even though that's very inconvenient. The engines sound nice. Yeah, we're just gonna drop down, grab the vehicles we want, and then head back to Everest, I guess. Maybe why isn't the 6 spine not working? Here, I'm gonna check it really quick. Oh, it doesn't have a hotkey. There. There we go. Yeah, it's let's not lawn dart ourselves into the ground. That actually happened to me once, a long time ago, several years ago, early on the days of playing Star Citizen. Me and a friend were flying around in a Freelancer, and we were checking. It was just a Crusader back then, like Crusader, Delamar, and Kirsten, to my knowledge. And we were flying down to Cellin. Yeah, we're flying in a Freelancer. I think it was this Freelancer Max, and I was flying straight down to the planet, because, you know, why not? I wasn't paying attention because we were having a conversation, and we lawn darted into the ground and died. A horrible explosion-y death. And it was the funniest thing. This is such a nice ship. Very boat-like too, and I love it. You know, that's something CIG will never fail in, and that is designing these ships. Oh, hey, it's another Perseus. Here, you know what? I'm gonna, if he can't make that work, I'm gonna move a little bit to the corner here. So that way he can land here as well. Or you could just nudge the constellation out of the way. That works too. Man, I really love. I'm very, like, you. I don't like. What's it called? Patting oneself on the back too much, but I really like how this little PNG tuber thing I whipped up turned out. Like, I'm really pleased with it. Like, it's all in line. The blink works. Like, the software is okay. I mean, it was free. Free and open source. Or free and... I mean, it's free. You can't really complain about free. But, we're heading down to grab some vehicles. And if we get stranded because someone hijacked our ship, well, it gives me an excuse to just go back to the station and fly out the new ship I got. Because I have been saving up a good chunk of money for this weekend, because I knew that IAE was coming around and I already had intentions on spending money. And I was planning, because I already set this money aside, I was planning on either getting a laptop, a Framework 12, or a ship of a similar price. But I decided, you know what? Nah, instead of the one big purchase, I'm just going to break up the monies into smaller purchases. And I think I like it, because, hang on. There we go. There. I don't want to get rid of the tractor beam bit. I want to just grab that thing. Alright, the Geo. We're grabbing the Geo. No, but yeah, so instead of spending the money I set aside for this week on one big thing, I decided to break it up into smaller purchases. And with the money that I have left over, I could just put it back to the main funds and save it for the next paycheck, so that way I could get the laptop later. Budgeting. And my experience is every single time I use the Geo, it always breaks. Like, the mining never works. It's always so frustrating and disappointing at the same time, because you spend so much time flying around looking for these gems just for it to just not work. The scanning doesn't work. The mining itself doesn't work. Nothing works. The only thing that works is you just walking around in a cool Stompy bot, and that's it. But yeah, it's like, what can you do though, I guess? Gotta wait for the next update, like you do, and just hope that it gets fixed, just for it to break again, to get fixed again, then break. That's just Star Citizen in a nutshell, really. But I like the game, so regardless, I'm invested. You know, when I was making this PNG tuber, I was thinking about splitting the layers of the caricature from the background slash computer setup, so that way the character can bob whenever I spoke. But I decided, nah, I don't need bobbing or whatever. Simple speaking and whatnot works just fine. Don't need no fanciness. The Clipper spawns? What? The Clipper spawns at... No. The thing is massive. Alright. I'm gonna get a ROC as well. I never liked the ROC. Or, I love the ROC, I just never liked how it's portrayed in the game for the longest time. It drives terrible, and it's always super buggy. The thing is just an unstable mess. But I like it. Like, it's a nice vehicle. It's just broken because CIG don't know what they're doing with ground vehicles. I'm critical, but I do it out of love. We got some nice Halo Wars soundtrack going on in the background. Now let's hope that it doesn't do the ROC drift on me when I exit the vehicle. That's one of the main reasons why I don't like this thing anymore. As much. There we go, it worked. And it's sitting still. Yes. Perfect. We got our vehicles. Now we just gotta go back to Everest to get our containers, because I forgot them like a goober. But you know what? That'll give me an excuse to store this ship and check out the Clipper. Yeah. We'd have ladder access, which is nice. We want to go in the back. What is Global Chat even talking about? Leave it up to Global Chat. You know, and despite how critical I am with a lot of people with Star Citizen, it's a decent community still. I mean, whenever I'm critical, like talking critical about people in particular to Star Citizen, where they're always complaining about this or that, it's always only because it's the Spectrum goers, the terminally online people, and terminally entitled people. Like, I love this. All I have to do is just boop, 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 boop. Yeah, like, I got keybinds that I could just click between. It's cool. I only made, heck, I made one of the caricature. Like, the caricature doesn't move, but the expressions, I made a total of 8 different expressions. Because you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And trying to think. Yeah, because each has 2. So closed mouth, looking, and then you add the open state. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it didn't really take much time either. I could put more detail in this later. Though, like a goober I am, I forgot to save the progress I made when I was doing the blinking animations. Which means I have to redo the blinking animations, which is... I don't look forward to that. You know... Nah. Yeah, I do. If I want to do any sort of work further with this thing, I gotta redo the blink. Unfortunately. Alright, where is Ivers? There it is. We're jumping directly to the station. I'm excited. Now the question is it gonna stick us in a docking collar, or actually give us a hangar. Because that's the thing with this ship, is that it has a docking collar. I like that, though. Like, I like that this thing has a docking collar for the option of it, but if I can get a hangar, I prefer a hangar. There's nothing like flying around in a cool sci-fi game. You know, that's the thing. I don't really mind. This is just me speaking personally. I don't really mind this game. I don't really mind it just being a glorified, like, flying simulator or whatever. Like, all it is you buy these expensive ships and you just walk around in them and fly them around in an empty sandbox thing or whatever. I don't mind if that's the game, because that's what I'm here for, is the ships and the interiors and the flying around and stuff. All the other stuff is just fun activities added onto the game. I'm not picky.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I got a docking collar. That's okay. I'll just store the ship and pull it out in a hangar later. Oh wait, there it is. I see the thing. Well, I saw it for a second. There it is. Now the cool thing is that this thing gets two collars, one on each side. So okay. I love the dorsal mounted bridge. It reminds me a lot of the Valley Forge from Starship Troopers. And I'm not talking about the movies, I'm talking about the show. I love the show of Starship Troopers. It's called Starship Troopers Raise X Roughnecks, or Starship Troopers the Chronicles, or something like that. And it's honestly very disappointing that not a lot is known about that show. At least, specifically, not a lot of people know about it. Which is a shame. It was a really good show. It had its problems, but it was nice. And the music was great. You know, this will be cool. Like, I don't want a docking collar, but I could eyeball it. I just gotta slow down enough. Alright, where's my speed? Okay, it's way too high. There it is. Okay. Hey, there it is.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Perfect. This is great. You know, once you get the game working, it's fun. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot. There's like a... Well, I'm not going to go out that way this time. But I'll save that for later when we're planet side. We still got to pull this thing into a hangar and load up the containers. We go down to the lower deck. You know, there is a ship I want called the Idris. There's no way I'm going to be able to get it because it sells out almost instantaneously, but I would still love to get my hands on one. Huh? Oh. That's the wrong side. Oops. I'm in the wrong airlock. Shachunk. I don't want anyone sneaking on board my ship, even though these docking collars are pretty much empty most of the time. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. I am a sci-fi nerd. I grew up watching sci-fi movies and shows, and a game like this just scratches all of the things that a nerd like me likes. That's why I don't really complain too much when it comes to just what Star Citizen is or what it will become, because I'm here for the game. Like, I'm here for the Star Citizen experience. Like, I'm dying. My brain is dying. Here, let's check out what these freight exits are. I'm thirsty. I'm very thirsty. Oh. Oh. So awesome. Finally. We have a means of loading and unloading cargo with big ships now. Oh, this is so great. Alright, we're heading to the lobby, and we're going to store the ship. Wait, hang on. Can I? No. I need access to my hangar, I guess. Alright, so here's the test. We store the Perseus and pull it out. And the question is, will it come out in the hangar or the docking collar? Hangar, yeah. I wish CIG were more proactive with their issue councils and stuff, improving the game. Because there's a lot of fixes and tweaks that they can make that don't require a major update that would be nice for them to do. Just so like a little contingency team to work out minor bug fixes and various, and it's not even bug fixes, it's implementing temporary workarounds. So that way problems like, let's say, the Hammerhead docking collar problem could get alleviated. Because that was one thing back then with when they added docking collars. The Hammerhead had a docking port in the front, and the problem with that was it doesn't like to work most of the time. So when you try to pull the Hammerhead out, it gave you a docking collar, but the door was just not working and just gave you problems. Or sometimes it wouldn't even extend. You can see how frustrating that could be when you're trying to like get stuff going with this game. But with this, it would be so much better. Actually, before we load the Perseus, I want to swap it out. I want to check out the Clipper. Because from what I saw, that ship was pretty large. Here, while it's going down, I'll be right back really quick. I'm going to get myself something to drink. So I'll just be here. I'm back, just in time. I got myself water, and I'm good to go. Now let's pull out the Clipper. The paying for the Clipper is down at Hurston. I don't want to go all the way down there, so it'll just be the bear ship. Okay, there we go. For a sec, I was gonna be very unhappy and slightly annoyed. Alright, let's check it out. Ooh. You know, it was so weird that this thing could be pulled out at a outpost. Oh, and the paint's already applied. Yeah, this ship is something straight out of Star Wars, and I am all here for that. Oh. I guess this is a cargo grid. That's great. I'm guessing there's not much room for ATLS. That's okay. Oh, there it is. We got the engines. Cool. A medical bed. Medical gel. That's cool. That means you can respawn and treat injuries here. Oh, this is the crafting thing. Oh, they're getting it ready for crafting. That's cool. Yeah. This is a very worthwhile purchase so far. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's controlling the hatch. And the hatch is, of course, not working, but that's okay. I don't care about the hatch. It opens automatically, so it's fine. Alright, we go up another. There's the cockpit. Crew quarters. Personal storage locker. This is the engineering compartment. Oh, yes, of course. Yes. And it's dripping with water. Yeah. And it has lifetime insurance, too. This is a keeper. Let's see what it looks like outside the cockpit view. Water is always best cold. Alright, let's analyze the ship. So we got a pair of size 2s. 4 size 2s. Or are they size 3s? You know, it's not that bad of a view, really. Yes, the ship is excellent. Alright, let's switch back to the... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. You know, this is a ship that you would fly while watching a show like The Mandalorian or something. Or Star Wars. This is definitely a Star Wars themed ship, or heavily Star Wars inspired ship. Like, how could it not be? Alright, let's switch back to the Perseus and get this show on the road. Farewell, Clipper. I'll use you another time. Here, while I wait, I'm just gonna Alt-Tab and check my emails. It's Giganoplanetary! Oh, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm very pleased that my application is still going through. Alright, let's grab the Perseus and get going. It's the Zeus of Juice, Bruce Pulp! I need to watch Djibouti dubs I need to watch Djibouti's dubs again. I miss watching them. They're funny. They're as seen on TV. Dub overs are the best. The Smart Mop, the Banoodle, all of it. And there she is. Where is the button panel for... Okay, there it is. Yeah, so the Perseus was designed for tackling larger ships. So ships around the constellation size and up. Which is nice. Though I'm curious, how does it hold up against an Idris or so? Oh, he waved. I could wave. Hello. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Alright, our little storage container for loot that we find. The Great Cat, a spare Great Cat container. And 2 geo boxes. Is you can hold a total of 100 units of gems in these boxes, which is not a lot. That's why you get more than one. I mean, it's easy to switch them out anyway. Well, people come and go. That's okay. Oh no. The ROC has moved. That's not great. I can use the box. I might just ditch the ROC thinking about it now. I want to keep it just in case. Hello. Perfect. Oh, the beam is struggling. So today yesterday I purchased Red Dead Redemption, the first one. It was on sale for like 25%, like 50% off. So instead of $50, I spent $25 instead. It's still ridiculous how they're trying to charge $50 for a game that's like almost over a decade old. Well, what can you do, I guess? Yes, it's all coming together. I'm going to switch the soundtrack. I'm switching it to Halo 2. Oh, you know, that's the one thing I would love to do one day is pick up Halo and just marathon the trilogy. I might play Halo 4. But that's probably as high as I'll go. All the other Halos are just eh. Halo 5, Infinite, I don't think they're worth mentioning. But 1, 2, and 3, Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Reach, ODST even, are all good picks. I would love to play through those games again. Those are my childhood. Halo 4 is an exception. I don't mind Halo 4 too much. I like it. Excellent, we're taking off now. La, 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 la. Ooh, that was a bit fast. Alright, let's go to... You know what? Magda. I haven't been to Magna or Eda for a long while. Hey, look, it's Magda! You know, I haven't been to Daymar in forever. I would love to go to Daymar. But it's across the system, so I don't really think I'll go there this time. People pop in and out all the time. Like, constantly throughout this whole stream. I guess they're coming in and not liking what they're seeing, which is fair. I will turn the music down a wee bit. Is the audio too low? No, I don't think so. There we go. Ooh, yeah, we'll fly down into the blue. Oh, oh no! Oh, great. Whoa, what just happened? Well, there goes my ship. And my patience. At least that's recorded on the stream. Oh no. I think my ship is hurtling down to Magda as we speak. Whoa. And it's gonna explode. All that time. Great. Here, you know what? I'm gonna type in chat really quick. So. Oh, it's in a private channel. And it's an unknown. You know, we'll just fly around the cutter for now. I was going to do gem mining, but I guess not. The Clipper, I mean. Ah, it's a small ship. I'll try to do a security mission, then maybe I'll just call it for the stream. I'm not really in the mood. That just killed the mood. It's like, not gonna lie, I was somewhat anticipating it. Something was bound to happen. It's like, the game is going too smoothly. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, there it is.
are clear to launch.
Not here. Do we have lifting thrusters? Oh no.
Landing gear up.
Thank you. Please
This is a nice ship. Let's see how this goes. Let's get out of here though, because, you know, people... This is the thing with Star Citizen. People are bored because we don't have proper PvP support, so people get bored and they want PvP. So what they'll do is they'll just hang around outside like OM points or space stations and wait for people to come by just so they can blap them out of the sky. I personally don't like that, nor do I condone that kind of gameplay, but I understand why they do it. Contracts. Alright, let's see if this will send us to another Frontier Fighters. Sorry about that. Let's see if they'll send us to another Frontier Fighters outpost or actually send us to the proper area. Because that was one of the reasons why I stopped playing Star Citizen for like a good month and a half, because of the new update they released. CIG really needs to cut it out with these grandiose events. I personally don't care for them. But the reason why I say they need to cut it out is because they're focusing too much like time and effort doing these missions, events or whatever, that they could have been spending putting that towards missions and various other things. Like, how many bugs could have squashed with that amount of manpower you were using to make this event that hardly anybody, from what it sounded like, is playing? It's like, just like with like this recent event, I did not like it because it replaced all of the security contracts with Frontier Fighter locations, and the problem with that is when you get to these locations, the turrets outside the outposts will shoot at you. And it's not cool because the turret bug is back, apparently, where when you destroy the turrets, they just spawn immediately back after being destroyed for a while. Like a couple of seconds to a minute or so. And that's not fun to deal with. So it's like, okay, you're forcing us to go to these pirate outposts to do these missions, which also don't make sense. Why are we helping the pirates when the pirates come back and kill us in turn? Like, it make that make sense. It's just not great. But it's what it was. And I just refused to participate in it because it was just a waste of time. It was a waste of my time, it was a waste of other people's time, and they could have done it differently. Like, and this was what I was saying. I said that you could basically have these missions alongside the normal missions so that people aren't forced into doing something that they don't want to do. But no. So I didn't bother playing that update until this update came around. And we're going pretty fast, so if it turns out to be another pirate outpost, I could just easily fly out of it. But it doesn't look like it so far. Yeah, it's Hurston! Excellent, this is great. Oops. I forgot the transformation keybind that I set. Controls. Keybinds. Advance. Flight. Okay. Expand, retract, cycle configuration. Oh. It's tied to the landing gear, I see. That's not good. That's really not good. Here we're gonna land over here. Oh wait, hang on. There's little guys down over there. They're gonna get blasted. Bang. Ooh, he got shot in the groin. We got some good gimbling on these guns. Here, we'll leave that guy alive so that way we have someone to kill on the way back up. We'll just land right here. Our front landing gear is missing. That is hilarious. All right. Oh, that's funny. Man, this patch is so buggy. I got one of my favorite guns. We'll just run by this goob. Alright, I don't think he knows, so we're just gonna... Yeah, he doesn't know yet, so we'll just run by him really quick. Ooh! He shot me. That hurt. I'm ignoring him because I want him to leave. I want to leave him alive so I have someone to... so I can have some time to loot the outpost. Because you don't want to kill all your baddies in one go. You want to leave some on the surface so that way you have... Well, so that way they don't bother you when you're looting and end the mission. Oh. Well, that's new. They usually don't come over here. Oh, I was playing Battlefield. Ooh. Yeah, the recoil on this thing is pretty crazy. I love this gun. What? Oh, how did he get down here? He must have been somewhere back over here and you didn't notice me until I came over here. That's so funny. These guys are such drama queens. Here, I'm gonna charge these guys. Oh, there goes my medi pins. But you see, that's why you leave them alive, so that way you have time to do proper looting. Store. Store. I don't need it, but I do need these. I could take grenades, but I don't mess with grenades. Yeah. Grenades are no fun. They're fun, but I don't trust them. I've played too much OG Star Citizen back in the day. Ooh. Yeah, I played too much OG Star Citizen back in the day to be confident. No, not even confident. Brave enough. Brave enough to even throw a grenade. Back in the day, when you grab a grenade, you throw it and it just either drops on your feet, at your feet, or you throw it, you see it fly away, and then you see it come back and blow up in your face. Or sometimes it just explodes in your hand because latency problems. Lootable? No. This container has nothing. I'll come back to that later. I remember seeing people being upset about the loot containers, and I kind of get it. Okay, I guess the looting inventory system is broken now. Oh, great. React Bro, YouTube watch. React Bro, YouTube watch. What? Alright, what is going on with this kick thing? Hey, what? I don't know, but I'm deleting these. Bang. Goodbye. Bang. I don't know what a React Bro is. I feel like an old geezer trying to learn the new terms and things and stuff. Door's open. Well, once this patch stabilizes, it'll be pretty nice. Okay, all the boxes are broken. That's just great. Well, let's keep going. We're checking all of the boxes. I like the helmet that I got on my guy. It's like a, what's it called? Saturation diver helmet. Saturation diving is so scary. It's such intense work. I don't think I'm cut out to do saturation diving. I mean, one, it's physically demanding, and I'm not physical. Two, yeah, it's why it's called saturation diving. You're down there for like days, if not weeks, in a little pod doing whatever work you're doing, and then you're down there for like a few days, I think, just working and working. And then when it's time to come back up, you have to spend however long. Ooh, grab that. Hey, these containers are working. I'll come back to the other ones. Maybe it finally came too. But saturation diving is dangerous and scary work. Kudos to the saturation divers out there. Because man, like, I mean, diving itself is not what scares me when it comes to saturation diving. It's the other stuff. You could keep saying React Bro and linking, but I'm not going to click it. The curiosity is there, I will admit. I want to pick the link at, but I'm not doing it. I think it's just the same person just trying to get me to go over there, whatever. Sorry, nope. You keep using your throwaway accounts or whatever, but it's not gonna work. Ooh, yes. Ooh. I mean, I don't have that gun, but I'll take the magazines anyway. It's not like... Well, I mean, they don't persist anyway. It's kind of pointless grabbing it, but it's okay. Alright, so we're going to go back up and blast this guy. Magnus 4 water bottle. Maybe the containers finally come too, so let's check them. Yes, they're coming too. Quartz and yes, I have that gun. Get up coffee. I don't need it. And see, this is why you leave bad guys alive on the surface. You're down here. I didn't want the gloves. It's a trade-off, I guess. Keep trying. It's funny though, it's like React Bro and then Link. Like, no. It's like have some like human interaction in there. Maybe I'll consider it. Like it's just hilarious how how automated it is. Because you know that there is a person behind that. But it's just like, you just drop it in front of someone expecting to do it, but then they don't do it. And then you try it again. And then you keep trying. What is that? Coffee? It's the water. It's like, nope, sorry, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just double checking these containers. You know, I would like to go to the Onyx facility. It's been a while, but yeah. And I miss the red containers. The red containers were awesome. They had guns and armor pieces sometimes. And now they just homogenize all the containers. Now I understand why people were upset. CIG, they are the developer company that takes one step forward just to take 3 steps back. That is their mantra, their brand. And I don't say that meanly. It's just how... Oh, there it is. I don't want this gloves, so I'm glad it didn't get chucked into my inventory. Because I am pretty sure, very strongly sure, React Bro, blah 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 blah. Nope, 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 nope. And they're using the wording React Bro, as in like, hey bro, react to this, and then link to a YouTube video. It's like, no, I'm not gonna click that. And besides, I don't even know what that is, and I'm very glad that YouTube doesn't like show like little like, oh, hey, here's a preview of what that is. Here, I'm gonna equip this. It's pink. It's cool. It's the shotgun. That's okay. It's the mediocre shotgun. All right. We're heading out. Maybe I should use the shotgun to kill the guy. You only have 12 rounds. You know, I say there's a human behind this thing, but in actuality, it's a robot just doing its scripting or whatever. A person's telling the robot to do it. Oh, what was that? Is it working? It worked. Oh, yeah, it's a scalpel sniper. Oh. You're not gonna shoot me, right? I'm leaving. Oh, good. They're not shooting me. I have 30 minutes until they do. Scalpel sniper or Ravener's shotgun or whatever this shotgun's called. I'm getting the sniper. Thank you, guys. And see, if this was... the problem that I had, one of the problems I had with the Frontier Fighters security missions was I was fine with it if I wanted to do it, but I wasn't accepting them to do Frontier Fighter contracts. I was doing it to do Hurston security contracts. And plus, it's not even well designed. It was not well designed at all. It was terribly designed because the mission would take you to an outpost like this. You had to kill pirates, which were Nine-Tail pirates, not Frontier Fighters. There were Nine-Tails, which is a distinctive, different faction. And the problem is that once you kill the Nine-Tail pirates, the Frontier pirates would show up because they're the ones who control the outposts. They will show up, and then they'll start shooting you. And then, yeah, it's like, what was even the point? Like, why did I come here to help you guys clear out your pirate problem just for you to come in and shoot me? It makes no sense at all. And CIG just really dropped the ball on that one. Like, I don't like being mean to CIG when I make these, like, comments or whatever, or criticisms, but you gotta try at least. Like, come on. There we go. Angle is set. Because, like, Frontier Fighters are a faction of pirates that are not friendly. I don't know if you can even befriend them or anything, but it's just bad game design. Bad game design through and through in that situation, because it was, oh, the Frontier Fighters are invading Hurston and this and that, I guess. There's some sort of pirate invasion going on. Okay, cool. Let me do my contract missions. Oh. Frontier Fighter territories is where you're taking me. Okay. Oh, it's hostile territory. Alright, it belongs to Freedom Fighters. Am I coming here to kill Freedom Fighters? They're pirates. Nope. You're here to kill Nine-Tail pirates. Yeah, it made no sense at all. Just for them to spawn back. You know, the people, like, CIG are doing great work. There's no there's no doubt in that. Like, I do love what they have. Kudos due. They put a lot of work and effort, but a lot of the people, and this is just my opinion, a lot of the people do not know how to design a video game. Because it would have been different for a lot of things. Because I'm pretty sure the ratio of game designers, gameplay designers, and artists is not an equal amount of like ratioing there. It's like I'm pretty sure there's a higher ratio of developers and artists versus gameplay designers or whatever. Game designer, gameplay designer, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, but there's more artists than game designers. And I think that's where the problem with Star Citizen lies, is it's the rule of cool over functionality and practicality. It's like, it sounds cool, then we're fleshing it out and it sounds cool on paper. Oh, and we're going to push it out because it looks cool so far in the tests, because not a lot of people are in. All right, it goes live. Not a lot of people are pleased with this. So what went wrong? It can't be that we made mistakes in the gameplay department. I mean, all of this is just my subjective opinion, and it's all bound to change. Because I try to be fair. Be if not fair. Alright. Security contractor evaluation. Here we go. Finally, I could get my stuff going. The previous contract went pretty decently, and the inventory stuff worked. Defend site. Oh, wait, that's right. I could set a spawn point on this shit. Spawning costs med gel now, but it's okay. I'm gonna have to go on the other side of the planet, I guess. You know, I'm very curious what the deal is with that React Bro and then YouTube link. Oh, it's a different link.
Drive is now on.
I know it's a bot because it's just the same word over and over again. I think your programming's failing you there. 2-point-something mil. It's right beneath Everest? Ooh, okay. I'm down to clown with that.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
You know, I would really wish to... would really love to walk around my ship while it's on like autopilot. Oh, it's a Perseus. That's cool. Like, I love this game, and I would love to see more people flying around and stuff, but I just don't trust people in this game because I've been playing this since 2017, and there's the mantra of shoot first, ask questions later, because it's just safer to kill people than it is to deal with people. It's also easier. A lot of people don't have patience to deal with people. But I would love to, like, you know, run across people, say hello, and then wave, work with them. Because actually earlier this year, during summer, they were running this, like, freight event. It was terrible, by the way. Terribly designed and terribly executed. But I had some fun moments. Like, one of the moments was that I was actually helping some people load up their rafts because I wanted to use the cargo pad. Because the cargo pads broke. Almost every single one broke. So there would be only one or two out of the three. Majority of times it was just one pad working, so everyone would be taking turns. But it was fun helping other people out, you know, load their ship so that you could also use it, and then they would help load your ship because they also want to use the thing. And instead of being obstructive and killing each other or whatnot, it was better to just help people load their ship and let them get their stuff going than it is to destroy them and stuff. But it's just so funny. There's a thing that I've noticed with Star Citizen, especially in the PvP community, where they don't like seeing cooperation amongst other people. I don't know why. I just don't get it. Because, I don't know. And it's not the majority of the PvPer community. It's a small few that make the rest look bad. Because during the event, the cargo event, some people were making threads of how they despise seeing rafts, and they would make it a point to go out of the way to destroy people using rafts to do the cargo event. It's a raft, the most efficient ship to do the event, because time is of an essence, and no one wants to waste their time. They just want to get their stuff done and get their points. But no, because people were so inconvenienced by seeing so many rafts, they would essentially kamikaze their ships into rafts or nudge them out of the safe zone to destroy them. Oh, and I'm not even talking about, the abandoned ships. There was a whole problem with abandoned ships. No, I'm talking about people going out of the way to kill active raft players. People who didn't even bother abandoning their ships. The ones who actually stuck around using their rafts and stuff. No, they would blow them out of the sky because, oh no, we can't have rafts flying around and stuff. Yeah. It's just a small select few. But it's that small few that just ruin the experience for so many. And it makes the community of the PvPers look bad. Not gonna lie. Like, I may be a PvEer, but, I like to be fair and, you have to, yeah. I wish I could comment more on that, but it's whatever. Oh, wait, yeah. I forgot. I almost forgot. Oh, wait, no, my brain's dying on me. It's funny because I'm just switching between like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little things. I'm just puppeting this thing. It's fun. No, but with the PvEer situation, I really don't like the whole argument situation. PvEers want this, PvPers want that. No one wants to meet in the middle, like actually converse the goods and the bads. They just want to hear what they want to hear. It's just that unfortunate and annoying situation. Also, I'm flying straight to the outpost because I can't jump to it apparently. I'm fine with that though. As long as they don't blast me out of the sky because it's a pirate place, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But like with the PvPer versus PvEer situation, yeah, it's a ridiculous conversation to have. Like, I personally don't care for PvE, PvE games, but Star Citizen is the only exception I'm willing to make with with that kind of genre. They just need to balance it right. That's all it really needs, is just proper balancing. But the problem with Star Citizen is that security doesn't matter. Like, Stanton is supposed to be a secure system, a relatively secure system. Essentially, the idea is that it's a medium security system, and I will most likely be chastised by armchair lore nerds or whatever, who would probably say, well, actually, it's supposed to be this or that, but I don't really care. All I care about is what CIG said, what the system will be, and how they actually plan on implementing and executing that plan, or however it turns out to become in the end. That's what I care about. I don't care about what ifs and what is supposed to be. I care about the execution and what it is. But with Stanton, their intentions was that it's supposed to be like this medium security system where you're not supposed to have PvP conflict in certain areas, while other areas will have PvP areas. And it seems to be pretty like a well-rounded system for both PvPers and PvEers. But for some reason, some PvPers, to almost a good chunk of them, believe that PvPers PvP should be just everywhere all the time. And when anyone complains about it, it's their problem. Like, they're the ones who are the problem, and not them. When it's because there is no repercussion or consequence to being a murderous criminal. And I'm not talking about like a pirate stopping somebody for their loot or whatnot. I'm talking about people who go around and deliberately kill without actual any reason. And it's not good. It's not fun. You're ruining someone else's experience, and it's just not okay. And they'll just use the brain dead arguments of like, well, it's part of the game. It's part of this. It's like, I get that, but it's just not right. Because like, Stanton is supposed to be the safe location out of the 2 systems we have. Now it's 3. It's actually, we got 3 systems now. But Pyro is the dedicated pirate lawless zone where people can kill each other without consequence and carefreeness. But yeah, it's the safest system in the game so far. Because hardly anyone goes there, and it's so large, and encounters are rare, and sometimes actual civility happens, more so in Stanton, that it's amazing. It's actually amazing that that kind of stuff actually happens in Pyro, but still, the fact that it's safer in a lawless pirate PvP zone than the PvE PvP area is just ridiculous. Like, make that make sense, literally. And it's because the PvPers go where the PvEers go. Because they want the content. They want the PvP. There's nothing wrong with that. But PvEers don't like being attacked and killed and whatnot. And there has to be some sort of balance. You can't just have one way. Oh, this thing kind of lists. That's interesting. But yeah, like, you can't, because you know what happens? You know what happens when you constantly kill the PvE crowd and you ignore all their cries and anger-filled exclamations? They leave. They'll just leave or not play. And now all you have are just a bunch of salty, sweaty PvPers killing each other, and it's not going to be fun for them because they don't have the easy cattle to prey on anymore. Because I've seen this happen with some other games. Hurston Dino, okay, good. Oh, good, the lights are kicking on. That's why you don't go full speed when you're approaching the surface. Especially at night. Alright, we are here. Looks like we got no activity on the surface. No, but yeah. Because it's hilarious too whenever I make threads on Spectrum talking about this kind of thing. If I don't, and this is what I don't like when it comes to like just online internet conversations in general. You're either on side A or side B. You're not allowed to have an in-between. There's no such thing as in-between, having this, like, not liking something while also liking it at the same time. It's like, you don't have to hate the thing that you don't like. Like, I don't like PvP, but I don't hate it at the same time. And actually, I would love to participate in PvP gameplay if it was actually fun. Like, heck, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 6 since I got it yesterday, and that's PvP Central. And I have been having a blast, even though I'm absolutely terrible at it. But people don't care about, oh, like, you like these games and whatever. It's like, I want fun PvP. Star Citizen is not fun. It's not fun PvP. There's too much time. It's just too much of a big time investment to get anything going. Because I don't like it, and I don't like killing other people who are in the same boat as I am. Because I know what it's like trying to set up your ship to just go out there. It's like, oh, but risk reward. It's like, no, stop making excuses that you don't even believe in yourself. Because it's just ridiculous. Alright, let's try it out. I'm gonna set my spawn here. Yeah, I can set my spawn. Set my spawn, or I don't want to reset the station respawn, so I'll just leave it alone. It's cool that I can put my spawn here, though. It's really nice. I'm really liking the clipper so far. I keep trying to say cutter. But back to the conversation with the PvP situation. There's just no in between with these guys, and I'm not just talking about the PvPers too. The PvEers are also guilty in the situation. Both sides are in the wrong when it comes to the argument of PvP and PvE. Obviously, this game is meant to be catering to both sides, so both sides need to exist. And obviously, that's going to be a really hard thing to do because PvEers hate PvPers, and PvPers want to graze and feed off of PvEers. And those things just don't mix. It's like mixing oil and water. Like, they don't like each other. They don't want to mix. Well, actually, no, not really. It's like there's a good analogy somewhere that I could think of, but I just can't think of it right now. Oh yeah, I remember. It's like water and salt. No. Water and a paper towel. There you go. Water likes to eat the paper towel, and the paper towel likes to stay dry. No, that's not really good either. I can't think of one, so it's whatever. I'll let you guys think of your own analogy to that, but let's see how this goes. I'm very curious and eager. Because honestly, all I care about when it comes to Star Citizen and the PvP and PvE argument is I just want the game to be fun. That's all I care about. I want PvP to be fun, and I want the game to be fun too. Just, we're all here for Star Citizen at the end of the day. That's all I care about. Alright. Oh, the door's closed. Ooh. Alright, we got the... Oh. I'm trying not to hit the friendlies. Oh no, my friendlies, they're dying. Here, I'm gonna knock him out. Oh no, wait. I thought I died. I did an animation, and I thought I died. It's like, oh, I didn't get him. Well, there was a valiant effort. Oh, I still have the gun on me. I didn't store it yet. Oh no. Oh, you know what? I should add a sad state for this as well. Oh, that's a pretty decent amount of time. I can run around and loot. Oh. I'm just finding all these little goodies, and I don't know what to do with them. I'm pretty sure I could sell them, maybe? Beanie, pants. Give me armor and guns. That's what I'm here for. I want the guns and armor. Makes me glad. Oh, I don't know if I still have them, but if I do, makes me glad I found and stored Animus launchers and Scourge railguns when I had the chance. 'Cause man, I'm not having any luck finding guns. Oh, it's showtime. Alright, they didn't spawn in the server room. Oh, we lost some people. Oh. Ouch. Oh, you turd, you shot me. No. Well, I wasn't able to save them. I think they're on the upstairs, on the upper floor. Oh. Oh, I think I got him. Nope. Okay, now he's dead. Who shot me? What do you have? Ooh. You know, it's nice when the NPCs actually work and shoot you. Oh no, he got me. Wait, I said my spawn on the station though. I don't want to be at Maria. It's okay. I could come back into the Arrow and resume my business. Oh wait, I think the contract failed because I died. Oh well. And you know, even though I died, I'm not really all that annoyed about it because it's good to see that the NPCs are working. I like that. I really do. You know, okay, so I got some ideas for my little puppet here. I should add a sad state and like a serious state. I got the annoyed state, but I should do it also an angry state. Like this is the serious talk, I guess. But I should do a like a sad state. Hey, what are you doing here? Well, at least I still got my guns. No objective. Oh, I could go back. That's great. I guess I don't have to end the stream here. I was gonna end the stream here if the mission was lost, but looks like I could go back and get my stuff. You know, I think it would be a great thing for people to be able to pull their guns out, like, you know, holster and pull them out, but just not be able to shoot them. I think that'll be fine. I'm sure you can have like locks enabled. Like we're in a sci-fi era. I'm pretty sure there's like some sort of like advanced safety features built into these guns that can automatically comply to local security standards. Like, oh, you got a gun? Okay, well, you can pull it out, but you can't shoot it because the gun is interacting with the security system, and the security system is telling your gun to not shoot. It's like 2000 something, like 400 plus years in the future or something like that. Why wouldn't they have technology like that? Yep. I picked the Arrow because it's fast and small. And it's a good throwaway ship. The Arrow is actually a really good fighter ship. It's one of the best light fighters you could grab, besides the Gladius. I would love to get a Gladius, though. I love those ships. I don't own one.
You are
I
clear
never
for
had,
launch.
but I wouldn't mind getting myself one. I'm on my way back. I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Landing gear raised.
Oh, wait, can I jump to my ship?
Thank you. And please visit again.
No, but I could just fly there. It's gonna be a bit. Alright, so it'll be a little while until I get back to where I was. So until then, I'm just gonna alt-tab and check some stuff. You know, I'm thinking about getting Gears of War. It's only like $25 now. You know, this is one of the downsides about being a morning person. The people that you usually hang out with are hardly ever on in the mornings. Oh, we're making some good speed, though. Yeah, I think I will get Gears of War. It's on sale, so might as well grab it. Maybe. I don't know. I need to look at the reviews before I get it. It's always good to look at the reviews before you buy something. Exit 0G or eject. I think the eject one's more fun. Can't use your ship again, but you know what? It's more fun that way. I'm using this to look ahead. Such an awesome ship. You know, I bet someone could follow me, but I don't know why they would. Also, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to rush the NPCs when they easily... I know how I died. They shot me in the head. Like, easy, quick put down. And I, for some reason, thought it would be a great idea to just charge in there, like a goober, and get killed. But at least the mission didn't cancel out on me, like it usually does. Lets me come back and finish what I was going for. And get my stuff back. People want to take Tier 0 away, but I kind of like Tier 0. Only because there's just so much in this game that'll just ruin your day. Dying to things that shouldn't kill you in the first place, like falling through the planet, getting eaten by doors, being dumped into space because the geometry of your ship wasn't complete or something. Yeah. There's so much wrong with this game in terms of lethality that there's just no point running anything special. And personally, I don't see the importance of player loot anyways. People don't use their special gear. They'll just hoard it away like I used to do. They'll just hoard it away, not use it, and just use disposable, expendable gear. Like, a lot of the conversations I saw with people making arguments against Tier 0 was how player loot is important and that they want to take the stuff from people. And that it's like the most important thing in the game to them. I get that. But I don't know why you think you're going to find some awesome stuff on players, because the smart players are just going to hoard it away and store it to where it won't see another light of day. And just use cheap, expendable gear. Or just the sperm suits. The beacon undersuits that's just white. That's just a free gibbon that you get whenever you respawn. So they call them diaper babies or sperm babies or whatever. Or sperm suits or diaper babies. And yeah, it's like, what's the point? What's the point of even using the gear that you worked hard to get just to lose it all to something dumb or someone who had a pretty good advantage over you? I'm not going to be unfair. Like, some people, if you're dumb and you get killed, yeah, take their stuff. I mean, they should have been more careful, and they shouldn't have used that special stuff in the first place. But at the same time, why bother getting this special gear just for it to not be used ever? You see the problem there? CIG put themselves in a corner that they are struggling to get out of because they thought it would be a great idea to not make skins for items, instead just make it its own separate item. I don't mind it in a way, but it would have been better to make the skins universally applicable instead of losable. Because here's an idea. Instead of needing a specific thing, like, just have the skin and have the base item, so that if you own the skin, insert the base item so the skin can be applied, and then bang, no fancy whatnots. I'm pretty sure that's something that CIG is trying to go for, but honestly, I don't think player looting is really all that important to this game. There's just so much going on with this game that player looting is just, in my opinion, not a statement, not a fact, my personal opinion, I think it's low on the priority list, and it doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of the gameplay of Star Citizen and the Ultimatum for player looting to matter, because player gear doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion. And I have to say my opinion and heavily emphasize that, because there are people out there that'll just assume and misconstrued, because I have these problems whenever I post Spectrum threads stating these kinds of things. And these people like to talk and argue disingenuously because they don't want to hear what you have to say in terms of a dissenting opinion. So they'll just be as pedantic and, obstructive as possible to prevent a conversation from even happening, because they don't want a conversation. They just want to cry out into the void at CIG in hopes that CIG will eventually buckle and give them what they want, like spoiled little man children. That's just how it is. Like, you see a lot of this in other games and forums. Star Citizen is not special. It happens a lot in Reddit and various other forum threads, because these people are terminally online and they're terminally opinionated, and they must get what they want or else. But it's nice to come across people who actually want to have a good conversation. I don't mind I don't mind arguing or going back and forth, as long as it's a productive conversation. You can argue with me and disagree with me all you want, but I don't mind, because I care about the conversation. Because that's what's important with CIG and Star Citizen. Like, the conversation is what really matters. Like, working out the details, so that way CIG can have good data to work with. Like, what's the opinion? What do people want? The moment you start being entitled and putting yourself before others, thinking that your opinion is the most important thing in the world and that it should drown out everyone else's, that they don't have as much value to your opinion, that's when it becomes noise, and that's when CIG stops caring about it and just disregards it as senseless noise and crying. That's why you don't go to Spectrum to get stuff done. You go to Discord servers or streams where actual devs hang out, because no one uses Spectrum to get stuff done or have genuine conversations. Oh, my ship! My ship got blown off. That's not good. Oh, no. Okay, good. It's a slight tap. I think I lost a gun, but that's okay. Here, I'm gonna try something dumb. I'm gonna probably die. Okay, that reset the ship. Ooh, that was close. No, but yeah. And when I talk about Spectrum, I'm not saying everybody is problematic. I'm saying the few people are problematic. You have to be specific. You got to be specific because people love taking things out of context and misconstruing it because that's how they do. Because they're all disingenuous and dishonest. It's all about winning the internet argument. It's a fight. Nothing else matters. Hello. Oh, good. There's just one guy left. All right, let's see if I can get him without him killing me. Oh, good. Oh no, why are they fighting each other? They killed each other. One of them was a traitor. There we go. We got it all back. We have 30 seconds to equip spare magazines. 2, 3. Excellent. Man, I need to use the restroom really bad. But I don't want to leave. I got the flow going. And I think this is the final wave. Oh, ooh. He died. I like looting these guys because they got good armor. Die. Quick, run, intercept them before they get out of the lifts. Oh no. Nope. Hang on. Quick, get these guys out because the elevator will close. Oh, oh. Chaos. Dodge. Dodge and weave. Hello? %. Ooh. Oh, he's reloading. Alright, that was close. We'll run this way. Oh, I don't have any med pens equipped. That's not good. You know that there's one just hiding somewhere. I think all the friendlies died too. Well, more loot for us then, I guess, if we survive. Got a feeling there's somewhere back here. It's just 12%. I don't want clothes, I want guns. I think I already checked all these loot containers. Where could they possibly be hiding? Well, I think it bugged in that the people that are important that I need to kill are dead. Hey, look, there I am. Oh, this is unfortunate. Trying to see if I could aggro them out of hiding. Well, if I can't find them, at least I can loot these guys. There we go. It's a good source of ammunition and med packs. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Dead, dead, dead. Where could they have gone? No. Wait, I saw an elevator open over here. Usually the elevators are closed. Okay, that lift closed now. You know, I think this mission is FUBAR. Oh, look at that! It's like a gold blue gun. Well, yeah, the mission's FUBAR, but at least I got my stuff back. Oh, I thought someone like appeared out of nowhere in front of me for a split second. It's like, ooh! No, please. I want my gun. No, that's mine. Yep. Mine's clean. Well, we'll just finish looting this place and then we'll go. Yeah, because we're at 12% already, so they should have appeared on the on our HUD visually, like little waypoints. We're collecting artifacts. Oops. Here, let me back away from it and then come back to it. Okay, that's broken. Well, it's unfortunate that the mission broke. Hey, I'm gonna shoot. Man, like, y'all don't really stop, do you? Like, it's funny that they try, but it's futile. It's a robot just sifting through, like, no streamer things or whatever. Like, no views. Chairs. Yeah. No guys. Let's check this guy. Because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a boss enemy on the last round. Oh, medical. And they're supposed to be like tough, tanky, and have cool armor on. But I guess because the the mission's broken, he's not spawning in. Pants and pickles. Prismo's pickles? Oh, hang on. I saw something. No, it's just a little marker. All right, we're heading out. I'm heading back to the station to deposit the loot. No, I'll head down to Hurston to deposit the loot. Nah, I'll head to Lorville. I mean, Evers Harbor, the station. Yes, the ship is intact. Good thing I gave it that gentle nudge. Oh, that scared me for a split second. Made me jump scare. Made me jump. I thought something shot my ship and it exploded. That would probably happen too. You know, I could just bedlock. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and loot. Bye. Oh, she looks great. Here, yeah, I'll just jump and bedlock. Contract failed. Yeah, of course it failed. I couldn't finish it. But you know what? That's okay, because I got my loot, I got my ship back, I got some more ammo. We're good for a couple more missions. But I'm going to end the stream here soon. I need to use the restroom really badly. And I also want to play some other things off stream. This stream was mostly like a test run for the new puppet I made. And I'm very pleased with how it went. I need to add some more emotes and states. And I think it'll be good. Cherry. Preem. Man, it would be awesome to have a dynamically animated puppet. Alright, we'll stop the ship and bedlog. Because bedlogging should work, right? Right? Increase shields. Yeah. This is a great ship, not gonna lie. The Clipper is one of the best ships added so far. It's not because of, like, it could do more than this or that. Not because it has a med bed, but because it's so good looking. Alright. I will end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys like the new little puppet I made. And I will see you guys in the next stream. This is going to be a little mainstay thing for now. Like, I'm going to keep the puppet. I'm going to try and add more states to it and fix up the binds and whatnot. I don't really like the, like, looking at and then looking at back, because it's just flickering, and I don't like that. I'll just do it manually. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day and have a great whatevers.